Lysaria is the female main character in my new book coming out on the 1st of October on KU called Aria of the Fallen. So Aria of the Fallen is like a Lilith retelling. There's lots of lore about it. I'm not going to get very into it, but basically it was said that Lilith is Adam's first wife and she got kicked or walked out of the garden because she didn't want to bend to Adam's will, which honestly, slay queen. Slay. I've always resonated very closely with her. I feel like she is like a dark feminist icon. So I wanted to write a book about her. The character was like very much rooted in some of her mythology, but I didn't want to use the name Lilith. I wanted to make something new. I also didn't want to alienate anyone because I know there are everyone's got different political views, and just because I draw inspiration from certain folklore doesn't mean I align with that folklore. It's just like a source where I'm drawing inspo from. So I wanted to create a name completely from scratch, and I knew I wanted it to start with an L. I was playing a lot with Lillian, but then I thought like, no, it's not basic, but I have read it before and I wanted something new. So then I was Googling quite a lot of like dark gods within Greek mythology. I also played a little bit with Kali, who is a Hindu goddess. The depictions of her is honestly unreal. She looks so badass, but I feel like she needs her own book. She needs a completely own book. And I also didn't want to appropriate like any cultures. So I wanted to create something completely from scratch. Then I found a Greek goddess called Lyssa, but it's spelled with T's. I don't know why. I think it's Latin. I should have researched it a little bit more. But anyway, I love that name, and especially because her mom was Nyx, who's the goddess of night, and then her dad was Uranus, who is the god of the skies. And I thought that's such a perfect amalgamation of what I believe my female main character is, because she is like this dark avenging goddess, and she also like there is some elements of like wings and fallen and angels and stuff like that. So I thought that was absolutely perfect. So I went with the name Lyssa, wrote the entire book. And then I needed to find a name for the book. And I've just finished Song of Achilles, and I love the fact that the word song was used in the book. And I knew I wanted the book to have the word fallen in, because Fallen, it was like a YA book I read when I was little, and it was just such a cute book about like fallen angels, and I just knew that I wanted my book to also have the word fallen in at some stage. So I was playing with Song of the Fallen, but then I thought that was literally like plagiarizing Song of Achilles, and I wanted to be original. So dug a little bit deeper, did some more research, and was looking up like names in music that you can use to like name a song. And then I happened upon the name Aria, and I was like, that is such a sick name for a book. But I was like, it's such a sick name for a character also. So then I put Lyssa and Aria together, and Lysaria was born.